Hello folks. After a great deal of waiting, Massive Darkness by Cool Mini or Not has arrived. So I'm going to open her up and see how massive it truly is. This will be the second CMON game I've gotten. The first was The Others, which I bought on sale because there was a store closing or moving. So we'll see how this stacks up. The box is very large, quite massive. Alright, so here we go. So the chest and pillars, one of the stretch goals. More poppy insulation. The troglodyte pack, another stretch goal. Most of this is stretch goals. Noble Warriors and the Cockatrice. And the Sorcerers versus Lord Tusk. Apparently Lord Tusk has some problems with his tusks. Apparently he needed to see a dentist. We'll see if I have that problem or not. Here's the Lightbringer pack, which I assume is more stretch goals. No, the Lightbringer pack are the KS exclusive stuff. So these ones you only get if you back the project or if you get it at like conventions and stuff. And the actual game itself. Holy crap, that's heavy. Massive Darkness. It is a very hefty game. And they put in styrofoam edge protectors, which is something a lot of companies are apparently doing. Gloomhaven and what's the other one? Kingdom Death Monster are going to have similar things. And a box. Oh. Apparently I was pledged 186,047. Good to know. So I'm going to open the core Massive Darkness box. It is in fact massive. Oh, this one has a convenient corner. It's like Christmas morning. Alright. Come on. So the lid is on very tight. Need to add an air vent or something. There it goes. Well, that was difficult. Alright, so rules. Wow. So, it is a hefty rule book. A couple of punch boards. A problem with a lot of CMON games is that they give you the punch boards and they know where to stick them. Apparently there's lots of groups already looking at doing inserts, so that's good. I'll put that to the side for now. Alright, so these are the boards, the map boards. I'm just going to pull everything out till there's nothing left. Alright, so, dice. There's 12, 3 red, yellow, green, and blue. Remove that bag later. Monster cards. So these are the hero cards for the core pack. There is a problem with some of the cards. I obviously haven't looked yet, but some of them you can't really read because with the black here, the color meshes in too much. I'll take a look at those. You can see a lot of cards. Warriors are the different levels, so it starts with level 1 up to level 5. Roaming monsters, greater roaming monsters. So overall, they look nice. It's a CMON game. Of course they look nice. There are 3... See, another thing that a lot of groups do, like, when it's vacuum sealed, it fits fine. Now these cards slide around. A lot of unused space in this. So these are items now. Not sealed as tightly as the Fate of the Elder God stuff, which is kind of nice because I can actually get at them. Level 1 items. Starting into the level 2. So there's actually 3 piles of cards, for like item cards. That's one. Here's another one. That one at level 1 and just starting to get into level 2. So this will probably be level 2 and level 3. Because there's 5 levels, right? So, yeah. Treasure cards levels 4 and 3. Oh, and some 2. Oh, so there's 4 in here. Alright. Come on. Then event cards. Spawn enemies. Alright, that seems reasonable. Spawn roaming monsters. Oh, spawn normal treasures. Alright. Door cards. So what happens when you kick in a door? Oh, heavily guarded. That's not great. Artifacts. And then more treasures. Now the goal of the game is to actually get these artifact cards, I believe. In. Alright. These are the character sheets. Come on. So there is a story mode, and you can level up your character. Otherwise they just level up, I guess, in skirmish a lot faster. There's one for each different class. So Shadow Barbarian. Oh, you're stuck together. Nightshade Ranger, Pit Fighter Berserker, Paladin of Fury, and Battle Wizard. So apparently there are people who are going to be making, scanning these or putting them up online because there's only so many, and you can make your own. I think CMON put them online actually, so that works. I'm going to open the room tiles. There's... I'm not sure how many there's supposed to be in this one. I find there's probably not a huge number. I don't think the others had a huge number anyway. But these room tiles, there we go. So these are the room tiles. They're double-sided. As you can see the numbers, 2R, 3R, 2V, 3V, reverse, and I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so quite a number. Up to 9? Yeah. So 9 double-sided. They're a lot bigger than the others. And they, well, that's because these ones, I guess you can see there's multiple areas they can go for. That's not sitting right. Not a huge fan of the insert. We'll definitely be trying to get, and again, it doesn't. No. Alright, well, that's how it's going. Let's move this to the side for now. Ooh. Next we'll look at the rest of it. So these must be the minis. Yep. And the main reason I got this, Massive Darkness. The late pledge was going on just as I was getting into painting, and it was really good price for the number of minis you get. There's these hold the character sheets. There are colored bases for the characters, colored pegs to go with the colored bases for your characters. Will's favorite monster. These are really nice minis. Anyway, so that's the core for Massive Darkness. So next I'm going to look at the Lightbringer pack, which as I said was the KS exclusive stuff. Pretty sure it's KS exclusive stuff. So Quests of Crystal and Lava, so this was one of the, there's an expansion quest, 3 lava tiles and 3 ice tiles and some expansion stuff, so there's one. Although, I actually wonder if this is actually KS exclusive, because I thought that was going to be a regular expansion. So we'll get these out of the way. So, more room tiles. Ooh. A Massive Darkness dice bag. Very nice, felt embroidered. Ooh. They were pulling out the stops there. I'm just going to take that out. What are you? Oh, spare artifact. A couple actually. Come on. I don't know why they put cards in a little bag. Priest, Reliquary, Bone Crusher, Pauldron, and Assassin's Cloak. So they must be for the some of the other classes. There we go. So here's the monster card for what made a massive shit show in the campaign comments. Chromatus, the unicorn. Evil unicorn, I must specify. The Cliffbreaker Cyclops, that's definitely, so these are the KS exclusive. Kunha, the mummy with a massive chin. Flesh Golem. Fomorian. Alright. So, more monsters, a lot more monsters. And then, oh, so they have lesser and greater Romy monster cards for them. Huh. And yeah, here we go. Lil Ned, Miriam, and Sicarius, the other classes, or the other characters, not classes. So of course, whenever you have more classes, you need more sheets. These ones weren't in plastic. And there's not nearly as many. And only for the Bone Crusher. Huh. Okay. There's a little spot underneath for some reason. Certainly hope there wasn't supposed to be something in there. That would kind of suck. Maybe it's just more space for putting things. Who knows? I put you in the wrong spot. Now I have to get you out somehow. Ah, well. I'm going to move this box that's right in the way. Let's not put it on. There we go. Put it on something a little more stable than another box. So these take up the numbering where the others left off, so you got 10 front and back. So it looks like it's all lava on one side, and then all ice on the other. I wish I knew why R and V. I'm weird like that. So the 2 boxes that I skipped were obviously minis. Here's the first one. So that comes off. So, here's the Cliffbreaker Cyclops. So wow, he's got some weight to him. Nice. And a bunch of other things that I don't know what they are yet. They all have numbers on the bottom, but I have no clue what the production code is for them. So, oh well. Those look amazing. Okay, let's not put you there. And the second box. So these are the spare mobs, because a bunch of them were extra mobs, goblins and dwarves and stuff. Here's our 3 new guys. He's bloody tall. Like, compare him to the Iron Golem. It's a little bent mace, but whatever. Some people complain a lot about that. It's easily fixed if I want to take the time and effort to do it. I guess we'll see. So that is all of the KS exclusive stuff. So I guess next I'll start looking into the expansion packs. So this is the Heroes and Monster Set Sorcerers versus Lord Tusk. So in the back here you get 3 new characters, all sorcerers, and Lord Tusk. Who would ever have guessed? I do have an ulterior motive for opening this one first. This is the one that I've heard a lot of stuff about, mainly Lord Tusk being tuskless. So here's our character sheets for sorcerers. Cards. A new artifact. Lord Tusk himself as a wandering monster. So we've got the Sorcerer's Ring artifact card. There you go. Lord Tusk, Lesser and Greater Wandering Monsters, and then character cards for Ajax, Sarah, and Silence. Now I do want to check. Oh, that's different. Alright, we'll just get rid of you then. Always check for tape. There's more tape. Ready? Oh. Alright, so they really like taping this one. There's another one over here probably. No? Alright. Have you ever seen someone have so much trouble opening a container? Don't answer that. So here's Lord Tusk. Neat, awesome, big thing. He does appear to be having some dental problems. His one tusk seems okay, but the tusk on the left looks a little craptastic. Whisper? Not whisper, silence. I don't know which one you are. So, Ajax, say my name. For you. Sarah, not much of an ominous name given the rest of them, but alright. And Silence, who is in the Sorcerer pack despite pretty clearly being an assassin. Weird. So that is the Sorcerers versus Lord Tusk. Or Lord Tuskless, as the internet has named him. Another one you get with the core pledge is the Noble Warriors versus the Cockatrice. Which, as you might have guessed, has some new characters and a cockatrice. There we go. So the Noble Warrior makes sense. Later. More tape. So really good knife. A little too good, apparently. Problem is, they're nice looking boxes, but they waste a lot of space. So here's the cockatrice. Looks pretty cool, actually. So eventually I'm going to just bite these things open. The artifact in this one is the Noble Standard. We've got the cockatrice's 2 cards. Azrael, dude with a spear and shield. Mila, sword lady. And Zoe, who's, I would say, is a dwarf, except dwarves are enemies in this one. So that's a little weird. I have a lid too, right? Yeah. So that is the Noble Warriors versus the Cockatrice. Character sheets. Knew I'd forget something. So the next one I'm going to look at is the Troglodyte set. This one's actually a full enemy box instead of just a hero and enemy box. So there's several. I didn't get any add-ons with this. I just got the core pledge, and that's what this came with. But there are others like the Reptisaurians, the Elementals, which people complained about because they looked smaller in pictures than they did in the 3D drawings. Troglodytes. So, into the boxes. Why this one doesn't seem to? Oh, this one has tape only on the sides. Huzzah! I'm not sure why CMON wastes so much space with their packaging. Seems weird. Oh well. What are you caught on now? Oh, the corner. Alright. So, we've got a Minotaur. A big ugly dude. I think this is the Troglodyte agent. Okay, just look at the cards. The cards let me know what I have. Come on. There we go. So the big dude is indeed a Bloodseeker Minotaur. You've got warriors, brute, and brutes. Huh. Apparently, troglodytes are pretty basic. So I'm going to go with brutes and warriors. That looks about right. I'm not entirely certain what makes them troglodytes. They just look like dudes. Maybe because they're medieval cavey dudes. You look like some sort of shaman or something. Was there a shaman? Troglodyte agent. No. No, alright, no. I don't see a shaman. Still, it again looks like there's spots here for things, but there are no things for those spots to have. Maybe they're just to showcase these dudes? I don't know. I haven't, as you can see, I just opened it, so I haven't taken inventory yet. back in your spot. Yeah, so that there is the Troglodyte enemy pack. So the last thing to come with Massive Darkness is the chests and pillars, which will get use in a lot of things, not just Massive Darkness. Because I will use this for D&D or any other game that needs chests and doesn't actually have them. And pillars, for that matter. These are more or less the right scale. I will use these. So, 15 normal treasure chests, 4 special treasure chests, and 6 pillars. Before, I believe they called them level 1 and level 2. So, they might have changed that. Oh no, they're smaller than they looked in the picture! Scotch tape on clear plastic. What a wonderful... Oh, crap. So, the difference apparently is that the special treasure chests are shorter. And their locks look different. But here they are. Not a huge difference, from what I can tell. Still, if it comes with this many, I must be getting lots of treasure. So overall, a neat little thing. I'm sure I will find uses for them. In as much as I'm pretty sure the game is going to tell me I need to use them at some point. So this was the core pledge for Massive Darkness. It is a very large game. Very large. And as usual, CMON has beautiful miniatures. Oh, have a good one.